Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Butschern. So when we last left off, we had just finished baling. Oh, what field was that? Let's see here. We were baling field 10, and we finished baling field 10. Our harvester is over by field 6, waiting to start on our next two fields. We have 6 and 1 still for wheat that needed to be harvested, and basically, we were trying to figure out what in the world we were going to do to collect our bales over on field 10. We've got a bunch of straw bales, and I've got a couple bales there you can see in our shed that we need to pick up and move over to our bale storage, which is right there in front of us, that barn right there. So I was thinking about what would be the best options for our bale collecting, and I kind of want to stay away from the old magic bale collecting, the auto load, jump on the bale and let's go, or jump on the wagon and let's go stuff. Trust me, I'm not against it. I've I've used it many a gameplay, but this map I'm kind of leaning towards, well, doing something a little bit more, I don't know, a little bit more realistic. Not that that's a bad word by any stretch. So I was looking at um, our used stuff. We really don't have anything in the used market for bales. That this New Holland tractor, I would actually snag that up. I was watching a video the other day, George Saunders photography. If you haven't had a chance to check, in fact, I need to add that to my channel for my recommended channels list. He's a real farmer in the UK and just makes really good videos, and he uploads regularly. Anyways, they are testing out New Holland. I think it's a T6 actually, and not a 7. But yeah, it's interesting to hear how much they're really enjoying that tractor. It's kind of cool to see what what real life farmers think about different equipment. But anyways, I'd actually snag that up, but we don't have the cash for that. However, a mod recently came out that is the lease to own mod, and I think there's a lot of people jumping on that mod because it's giving people an opportunity to actually, maybe buy equipment that you might consider being a little bit too costly at the time. But I'm looking at this Anderson round bale collector here, and 130 horsepower. We've got tractors that handle that. It's going to obviously take a little bit more when it's full, but I don't know. This map doesn't have really any kind of, big gradients. So I don't think we have to worry about hauling up and down hills too much. 24 bales, and it does do the full stretch of 125 to 180 centimeter bales. So my thought was to actually lease this thing and lease to own it. And if you're not familiar with the way the lease to own mod works, um, basically once we lease it, you pay off the initial lease, right? And then every day, every hour or day, you're paying more lease costs. But those lease costs basically go towards the final sale of it. So at any time you can buy it minus the money that you've put into it for leasing. So it actually works out pretty pretty well. Not too bad at all. So I think we should do that. This thing's kind of big. Um, maybe for our farm, but I think we should give it a go and see how manageable it is and my reversing skills. Wow, I just thought about that. It's probably not a good thing. Anyways, I'm thinking, well, let's see. I don't know what kind of um, license plate here, but that was kind of silly because we don't want that. See, type 9. Hmm. Yeah, let's take a look at that here. So we can do R And sometimes, yeah, RQS. Should we do RQS Farms? RQS Farms, maybe? Yeah, that might work. RQS Farms. One RQS Farms. And then maybe, I don't think you can. Yeah, I don't think you can. I didn't think you could. RQS Games. Sometimes I put like that on there for it. Like a, what is that? Oh man. Uh, QS. We'll do RQS Farms. And we'll do back only. Main colors all fine. Say that's okay. I think that'll work. I'm not too picky about license plates. Sometimes I don't even honestly worry about them. But we'll go with a set of Michelins on this bad boy. And we will do a lease and say yes to that. And let's hop in our John Deere. And let's go pick it up at the shop. I was thinking about having it delivered, but I haven't driven around this map a whole lot, so I thought it might be nice to just take a minute to take a little drive around and say hi to the neighbors, that kind of thing. I have left traffic on so far because I haven't been too annoyed by it. Oh, I should have brought the other tractor though. That's right, this thing only does 20, doesn't it? All right, looks like we're gonna be taking a drive and having a chance to chat. So what's been going on with you guys? For me, it's the weekend. I'm kind of doing some recording ahead of time. During the week, I like to record. I like to record all the time, but during the week, sometimes with work, it can be pretty exhausting. Get home and not be feeling the energy to to do a bunch of recording and stuff. So I try to take advantage of my of the weekends to nice blinker, by the way. Thank you, sir or ma'am. Um, I try to take advantage of the weekends to kind of record ahead. So sometimes if you're watching my videos and if I'm talking about something and you're thinking, man, this is old news, or timing doesn't seem to quite line up exactly, it's probably because I recorded it 2-3 days in advance. Yeah, I'm a road hog. That's right, people. That's right. I think the store is up here on our left, I think. Yeah, let's scooch on in here. And there it is. Beautiful. Let's get out and take a quick peek at it. Yeah, this is nice. I mean, these things are amazing. I like watching videos of farmers. And I think I mentioned on my last video that I enjoy grass work. And I really like watching farmers use these auto bale collectors. These things are absolutely slick. It's big, but I think it'll be manageable for our farm. I think we'll be able to get in and out where we need to. All right. Let's grab it and let's head back to field 10. Collect our bales and get those stored away. And I was thinking we could grab the 2 bales that are sitting in the shed there and get those stored away as well. Maybe we should turn on our hazards. Let's see how this thing looks. Make sure our lights are working good. They are indeed. Right and left turn signal, hazards. Yeah, we'll turn some hazards on just to be nice. Do you guys hear that? I hear like a boat or a horn blowing. I think we are by the water. I think the water's over there. We'll have to go check that out sometime. So I'm just now getting used to this YouTube thing. Um, Getting used to talking to myself in front of a screen, in front of a monitor. It's a kind of a weird feeling. I'm not gonna lie to you. Getting used to dealing with YouTube. Oh, what's it called? Boy, I forget what the tool is used that you use to upload. See, I don't even know the YouTube channel creator thingy. Um, and just getting used to everything. And you can tell I haven't gotten very used to it yet because clearly I forget what it's called. Um, what is it called? That's gonna bug me. Um, Let me look at something here because you guys are probably screaming at the monitor right now saying it's this YouTube Studio. That's right, YouTube Studio. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, I know, Phil Collins. Yeah, gag. But every time I hear YouTube Studio, I think of YouTube Studio. You know, Susu Studio. That's bad. So getting used to using that. I haven't figured out what I want to do for like video editing. Um, I apologize if my videos seem to have kind of dead spots or this kind of thing. I haven't settled on a video editor. I kind of have a couple in mind. Um, I'm just kind of looking around to see what I might like to use the most. I was trying out the built-in video editor in Windows 11, and I'm not gonna lie, I am less than impressed with it. It is it's not that it's hard to use, it's just that it's there's just not much there. And I know when I used to have a Mac, and that was kind of my primary PC or computer was a Mac. And I can tell you that the built-in video stuff on a Mac is so much better. Um, so much better. But alas, the Macs are not gaming PCs necessarily. I'm sorry, but you know, I went down that road, and I would like to try a Mac again now that they've gone away from Intel and they're using the M chips, the M1, the M2, whatever chips that they have in there. I've heard the graphics processors in those are actually pretty slick, so I would be kind of curious to find out what what gaming is like on a Mac these days. I was looking at a friend's at work. I was looking at a friend's new MacBook Pro, and it was a beautiful piece of technology, no doubt. Super fast. I mean, fast. And the battery life on it is very impressive. Um, he was telling me that he is able to, let's see, did we get them all? Looks like we did get all of our bales. He was telling me that he was able, um, and what he calls normal usage, watching YouTube, surfing the web, stuff like that, that he can easily get a couple of days without charging. And in hibernation, he can go 3 or 4 days with it, with little use. And I'm just thinking, man, that's impressive because we are a window shop where I work, and without getting into name brands, I can tell you that the battery life on the laptops that I service is not even remotely close to that. You're lucky if you get 3 hours. And this is new stuff. This isn't used stuff. This is new stuff. It's crazy town. But anyways, we are back home. And let's see if we can get that crash counter up once again. And we need to go over to our hay barn is where we're heading. Oh, please don't hit the gas tank. Thank you so much. You know, everything looks good when you when you do it initially. Like, oh yeah, that barn fits great there, and I'm gonna do this, and looks like plenty of room, you know, to yeah, here we go already. And it looks like I'll have plenty of room to turn around and maneuver and get bales in here. And then I should test this stuff out better because sometimes I think I underestimate, you know, it's easy to underestimate the size of this equipment and scale because this stuff is massive in real life. But but you know what? We're in no hurry. I'm in no hurry. This is this is a relaxing, nice gameplay that I just want to enjoy with y'all, and yeah, and no stress, or as little stress as possible. So this is cool. We're going to try and hit the barn. Oh, I missed it. See, maybe if I try to hit it. Oh, but I see what the problem is going to be already when I send this back. Yeah, that's not going to work because that thing is going to hit it hard. So I think what we'll do is get this thing prepped for unload. Actually, you know what? This might work out pretty well. Yeah, I'm not sure how this trailer unloads though, if it'll... Let's see. Let's see how big that unload spot is here too. What's happening here? Am I hitting something already? Or am I just hitting a bump there? Let me crank that wheel. Let's see if we can unload here. I think it'll take it. Yeah, good. Perfect. Okay. That's what we wanted. Actually, let's hop out of the tractor here for a sec, and I'll show y'all what this bale storage, and if you're not familiar with it, oh, I see what the deal is. I've got a nice little slope going on here, don't I? Where is my... There it is. All right. So we're dumping our bales in here, and the nice part, the thing I like about this barn, and it's really the only bale storage I typically use because it does loose and bale returns, which I really like. But you can go in here and it shows how much straw we put in there, right? And if we say okay, we can pick what bale sizes and shapes we want back out up to the amount that we've put in. Or we can grab a trailer and pull up underneath here and get the straw in loose. And I just really like that flexibility that this barn offers. I just find it adds a lot to my gameplay. It did take up a little bit of our grass field here, which we are going to be mowing hopefully sooner than later. But I think it was well worth the investment in the space. Now this is interesting. I need to reverse. Yeah, we got her, I think. And try and get out of here without wrecking our brand new leased bale snatcher. So yeah, we're in good shape. That worked out, I'd say, reasonably well for considering my driving skills. I have no idea where to park this thing. Actually, we can probably leave it on here because we are going to end up with some bales. You know what? Let's just leave it. Let's leave it out here for now because we are going to need it. I'm going to try and leave it off to the side a little bit. Then I was thinking what we could do real quick is grab our Massey. Let go of our baler. And I was thinking we could probably come over here and grab these. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. As soon as I saw it, I was like, yep, I'm going to hit it. let's see if we can just grab these 2 bales that are in here and just get them out of the way once and for all, and then that way we can have a little bit more storage. I think I can. Hopefully they're not too much weight for our little Massey. I don't think they'll be too bad. If we can grab them both. Hopefully snag them both. No, probably not, huh? No, at least not me. Oh, you know what? I think I have. Aha, I think I know what's wrong. Whoops. I had the, these are those pallet forks that you can... Either that or maybe... Maybe that bale is kind of stuck in the wall. Let me try this. Let me try this straw bale. See if I have. No. Yeah. Okay. All right. No. See, it's yeah. It doesn't want to grab it. That's interesting. And I know these bales. Huh. Well, you know what? If all else fails, let me just bring them out a bit so that they're... So I know that they're not... So I know that they're not stuck. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. If this doesn't work, then I'll just come back to it later and we'll deal with it some other time. It's all good. Yeah, it just doesn't want to grab. Oh. That is so bizarre. I'm gonna have to look at that. Maybe I've got a problem with my forks, because it's almost like it wants to, but all right. Well, we'll come back to that. I'll figure it out when off screen, so you guys aren't being driven crazy by it. We need to start plowing that field 10. I was thinking, actually, let's fire up the Massey here. I was thinking we could use the Massey for plowing. And I was thinking what we could probably do, I think that's the weight for it there. So let's drop our, let's see, detaching tool. Oh, you don't like that? Well, I didn't really want to detach you, but that's okay. Yeah, I think there's something going on with my my pallet forks there that causing me a bit of a problem with those forks. I'll have to fix that. Easy enough. Let's grab our front weights. We've got a little something on the front of this thing before we grab the plow and head on over to field 10. I think this might be a little bit of a shorter episode, just because I've got another video coming out Sunday morning, which by the time you see this one will have already been released, and that's on my top 10 or so mods that I like for Farm Sim 22 so far. That was a fun video to do. I mean, there's so many good mods, right, in Farm Sim, and I can't imagine, I just can't imagine the game without mods. It would be, I think it'd be, well, for me, even as good as it is, it would be a lot more short-lived. Like, I don't think I would get, I don't think I would get as much gameplay out of it without the mods. The mods just help extend the gameplay, don't they, so much, and they add so much diversity and different things to the game, and it's just, yeah, you gotta love modders and what they bring to the game. It's pretty fantastic. All right, let's get out of here and get over to our field and get to plowing. I'm thinking, you know, I was talking about maybe exchanging this plow out, maybe grabbing that Alice Chalmers plow, but I want to give this one a fair shot. It's small and it's moldboard plow, and I'm not the biggest fan of them, but you know what? Maybe with this map and this style gameplay, it just might be relaxing enough to do. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So, what do you guys think about all the maps the maps so far that have been released in Farm Sim? Do you feel like there's been a lot of good maps released? Do you feel like we're kind of waiting for the bigger, better maps to come out? I don't know. I was reading some comments. I was reading some comments on on the Farm Sim forum, and it was kind of negative about the maps so far. Like there were people kind of saying that they didn't think there were very many good maps released yet, and I don't know. I don't know. I think there's been quite a few quality maps out so far. I don't have a lot of complaints. So I was gonna maybe do a quick headland here. I think we'll do a couple of headlands here. 'Cause I'm thinking if I hire a helper, he is or she is going to want to get as much help as I can give them, I think. So yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Oh, I don't want to turn you. Don't want to fold you. I want to lower you. Alright, let's see where we're at here. Yeah, there we go. That'll work. Get my steering straightened out here. There we go. Yeah, that looks pretty good. For a moldboard plow, if I can go straight, I'm going to have to fix that. I'm trying to be all fancy and drive inside, and clearly not capable of driving and talking at the same time. I am going to go ahead and I'm going to fix my mistakes here. So I've been watching Better Call Saul, and what an amazing show, right? But I've been a little bit on the last couple of episodes, and I'm not going to get into spoilers or anything, but then I started thinking, you know what? This show has been absolutely amazing. It's entertained me for, what's it, four seasons, 5, 6 seasons? I forget what it is now. Who am I to complain, about a couple of episodes that I may think aren't, the best or something? But what a great show, and it's made me kind of want to not hit a car. Yeah, I know. It's made me kind of want to go back and do a rewatch on Breaking Bad. But then I started watching Lost. Rewatching Lost. Oh, that show. I'll tell you what. The first season is really pretty good. The second season, actually, to be honest with you, I think the show as a whole was excellent. I can't really, say that, there's people out there that really hated the way, it ended up the last season or two. And overall, I can't complain. I think it was a pretty brilliant show, actually. And what's the what is the creator's name? David. Name is slipping my mind right now. Anyways, he came out with The Leftovers, and that is another show that I just absolutely Lindelof. Yeah, that's his last name, Lindelof. And he came out with The Leftovers, And if you're into good dramas, I would highly recommend The Leftovers. And it's just one of those shows that is just so good, so good. Again, I don't want to get into spoilers, but it's just so good. I watch too much TV. I really do. I watch way too much TV. Well, I'm looking at the time here, and man, I'll tell you what, 30 minutes goes so fast. It is absolutely amazing to me. I feel like we got absolutely nothing done, and I feel like I am 100% responsible, which I am for that because yeah, because I'm too slow. But that's okay. Again, that's the way this gameplay I think is gonna be. I hope y'all don't mind it too much. Um, I think as I get more used to doing YouTube and talking and playing and get a video editor that I like, um, maybe we'll do some faster pace maps. My goal, eventually would be to maybe do a couple different gameplays at the same time. Maybe one that's a little more like this, where it's just kind of kick back and uh, and chill, and maybe another one that's maybe on a bigger farm, bigger map that where we're running multiple combines, that kind of thing. Maybe something like that eventually. But right now, I think you just kind of gotta go with what you Oh, thank you very much for stopping. You just got to go with what you enjoy and what you want to do, and this is kind of in the cards for me right now. But so I am going to leave us here with just starting the plowing on field 10. I think when we next get together, I think we will hire a worker to do the plowing, and then we'll go harvest and get field 6 and field 1 harvested. I think once the fields are to a plowed state, I think we'll buy our precision farming information, our field information, soil samples, sorry, and get those done so that we know what in the world our soil is going to look like. Yeah, but I think we're on our way. Well, again, I really appreciate y'all joining me again for another episode of Butschern. Hope to see you soon. Please leave a like if you enjoy the video. Comments are always welcome. And of course, I don't really normally ask for people to subscribe, but if you do want to subscribe, at least you'll get notified or see future content from my show. And I'd appreciate a subscription too if you have a chance. You all take care of yourselves. Thanks for putting up with me once again. God bless y'all, and I will see you next time.